Hello, hello. I don't hear anything on the broadcast. Yeah, all right, we're getting it.
It's on.
We're good. All right.
Hello, race fans. Welcome to Chicagoland Speedway for the Graham Crackers Racing Series. We've got 180 laps to run here tonight. You can see the cars have already taken their pace up. And the green flag is out here at Chicagoland.
Timothy Carpenter deal with the pole. Let's see how well this works out for him. See how well the 48 car of Anthony Marino Jr. is going to drive here on that high line. Really seems to be working for him. A little bit of almost contact there between him and the 24. He's loose.
Side by side, Anthony Marino Jr. and Timothy Carpenter coming off of turn number 2 down the back stretch. Robert Shelton's got a view of that battle right behind them. Still side by side, Carpenter on the inside. Early battle for the lead as they come across the line for lap number 3. Still neck and neck, Marino and Carpenter.
Marino's going to clear him. He'll get first place out of that one. Starting to see a little bit of movement in the field. Just seeing Urias. He'll move up, or she'll move up just a little bit. Nick Godsey's settling into 4th place. One of Jose Torino in 5th place. You can see Urias going on the outside, just going to drive around Nick Godsey there. Trying to make it a GCR 1-2-3. She now sets her sights on Roger Shelton. She'll clear him, and that's 3rd place. GCR is 1-2-3. The 48 of Anthony Marino, 24 of Timothy Carpenter, and the 20 of Emily Urias. See what they can do here.
Get a run on Marino, not able to do it right now, but here's Urias right on the back bumper of Carpenter. She's going to run the high line through that corner. Make that high line work, but slaps the wall.
It's just a light little nick. I think she'll be fine, though.
Shelton was on the inside, though. Keep that line going. She is, so Shelton's not going to be able to take that spot from her.
Yeah, I think Timothy Carpenter staying on the bottom there really helped Urias stay in front and get 2nd place. She is just, they're all knocking down the wall, coming out of 4. This seems like a big issue going into this race. Right, Chris?
Yeah, for sure. This is the track where you want to be running up high. Run up the lines to keep that momentum slinging around the top, but you've got to be real careful. Making that high line work right now, trying to get by Marino for the lead. She hasn't gotten the spot yet. And up off the corner, they're still side by side, and right now she has it at the line. Side by side, Marino's going to emerge as his head, nudge his nose ahead just a bit.
He's keeping that line really good, but looks like she's going to make the pass. I don't think Anthony Marino's going to take too kindly to that. He's going to go right back at her. Try and take the spot.
Side by side is Torino and Shelton. Torino going to get that spot from Shelton. That's 5th place. The leaders are still battling up here. Marino not letting Urias go.
I don't think he's going to. He's a bit of an all or nothing kind of guy. He's going to make sure that he is he's always in contention for a spot, and don't you take it from him, because he's going to try and take it right back. He hasn't had the best of weeks, but what he does have in his back pocket is consistency, and clearly that's going to be needed today. And I think Duggar's just the guy to get it done. I mean, he is leading in the points right now. I mean, he has a substantial lead over Emily Urias for first place. I mean, he can honestly kind of hang back today and not even win the race and just kind of play it safe for points.
Yeah, he has shown week in and out that he knows how to make the tires last and make a fuel run last. Like he did, was it last week? He only pitted once when others were having to pit twice, and took it home. Just, you know, knowing how to keep that car going and not burn his equipment up real quick. We got a battle for the lead again. Marino gets by Urias.
That battle for the lead is just not going to stop anytime soon, is it? We're going to see Urias and Marino battle it out all day, I think. All race.
Well, now Marino is past there, gotten that lead back, starting to open it up. Like you're going to lose second place. Nicholas, one of those names we saw a lot of, but he faded out, but he was not right up at the top consistently. Win every week. Back up into second, and we've got just a few races left.
I mean, you have to look at the situation for Nick. I mean, he missed a couple of races due to some other stuff going on. You know, we all have families. We all have other stuff that we have to do on sometimes, and that happened with him. And then ultimately, we weren't going to tracks that were favorable to him. I mean, the intermediates, he isn't. I'm not going to say he's bad, but he is amazing at it. He is off the pace. Something happened with that number 8 car.
Last time by going down the backstretch, it sounded like he wasn't even in the throttle.
Maybe something disconnected, I don't know, but an unfortunate bit of luck for the number 8 and Nicholas got.
Sanders on his back bumper though. Marino continuing to lead this one. Furious not falling too far away, but not right there in striking distance anymore.
She's not letting him out of her sight, but no, it doesn't. That clean air is really going to be helpful for Anthony Marino here. I mean, ultimately, if I'm Emily Urias, I'm looking at the long run, seeing how the last few races have gone. I'm seeing the size of the field, and I am turning my attention to see how well can I save tires and what will my pit strategy be. When is the earliest I can pit? When is the latest I can pit? Should I try and split the race into 3 different parts? Ultimately, what you have to think about is, what should my pit strategy be at this point in time? I mean, we've gone 21 green flag laps. It doesn't look like there's going to be a caution anytime soon. You know what you're going to do if there even is a caution, and that's pit. You have 4 tires. But as of right now, I don't think you do anything. I don't think you touch it. I don't think you bother. I think you just go out and you race, and you try and focus on what your pit strategy will be down the line. Don't focus on whether or not a caution is going to come out. Hop on board with the 77 of Brandon Sanders, running that low line.
Whole field has pretty well split up, sorted themselves apart.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting to just kind of settle into this race. Starting to hit the major fall-off point of the tires. I mean, we're all on even stuff now, so it's just really talent and skill, a little bit of luck to see where you can see where you end up before you got to pit. It'll be interesting to see some green flag pit stop strategy here as well.
Trying to find a line, work a little better for him, and Shelton trying to get up to him, get that 6th place spot for him.
I mean, he's getting there. The question is, can he execute? He's been having a good race so far, staying in 7th place. Let's see who's going to try and make this pass on Roger Shelton with the advanced wear on the tires. He's inching closer. He's closer. I don't know what's going to happen here. I think if you're gonna run higher than the guy on the bottom lane, you got to do it from the. You got to at least a 1 and 2. You got to do it from the 3rd lane or higher. It'll work out so much better. You get a much better run off, and dirty air doesn't kick in until later.
Duggar trying to make a pass on Carpenter.
Looks like he's going to do it, Chris.
Duggar running the low line. They're going down the backstretch, still side by side. Duggar is going to have to fall back in behind Carpenter. Now looks like he's going to try and poke his nose down low, but he's not quite to Carpenter's rear quarter yet. Up off the turn. And head back over towards the start-finish line. Carpenter's going to hold him off for that lap.
He is tight on that rear end. He's going to make another. He's going to make another play for it. I think he gets him this time. Guess not. The tires are almost
momentum advantage where Duggar is good on the entry and looks like he's going to cut him off. Takes him out from Carpenter and just not able to sweep past.
I think it's the fact that these are 30 lap old tires. Dealing with that dirty air is going to be even worse now.
So Duggar's going to try the high line now. Maybe if he can make that better.
Duggar able to make it stick. He's going to dive down low. He's going to complete the pass. And that's P4 for Alan Duggar.
So Roger Shelton is trying to follow him past Carpenter, but he's not quite able to.
Again, I do think it's those tires. Just the race is starting to move up to the middle and higher lanes, so. At least that's my synopsis of the whole thing.
There's going to look low again, but he's not quite to his back bumper. Meanwhile, Shelton's still all over the back bumper of Carpenter. Looking for that pass. Comes inside.
He's got the clean air. I don't know now because Duggar. Stay low on him. Oh, he hit the apron just a little bit, and that's going to kill his run.
That was it right there. Hitting that apron, he had it too. And he could have just looked like he had enough momentum to slide up in front of Carpenter and shut down Carpenter's run, take the spot from him. But like you said, he nicked the apron there and kind of just screwed him up.
He just drove it in a little too deep.
Marino still out front, leading this one on lap 34 of 160 tonight.
He's well ahead of Emily Urias. I mean, right now, strategy for him, take care of it, run your line, be consistent, figure out your pit strategy. As we speak, Nick Godsey is starting to inch in a little bit closer on Emily Urias every single lap. I feel like he's going to try and make a run for second place here pretty soon. Urias definitely looks like she fired off great. Doesn't look like she's carrying the similar amount of speed now.
For the rear quarter.
He's going to get underneath her. Is he going to complete it? He completes the pass. Yes, he does. And now we have Newman in P2. Well, Urias not going to let him go that easy. Godsey able to take P2 away from Emily Urias. Now Urias is going to have to play a little bit of defense on the points leader, Alan Duggar. She's just taking off, or trying to at least. Really working that higher lane. She's gaining a little bit on Godsey, but I don't know if she's going to be able to catch her. Godsey's running her lane. She has not been good on the bottom at all.
Carpenter is not letting that one go. He's still trying to make a move on Duggar. Trying to find the line that'll work for him. A little better than Duggar's able to trying to get that slot down. Not happen right now, but even right behind him, he's got Shelton trying to make a move on him. And defense at the same time. Timothy Carpenter.
That's the one spot as a racer that you really just don't want to be in, is having to play offense and defense and look out for wrecks. Luckily for him, though, he is in a good spot where I don't think there's going to be very many wrecks happening today, if any at all. I mean, we're 40 laps in.
Shelton's got that run. He's on the low side. He's able to hold it going down the backstretch. Now he's still on the low side going through 3 and 4. Gonna happen coming across the line.
Side by side. Carpenter running as low as he can, but I think Shelton's gonna. Nope, Shelton slides in behind Carpenter.
Side by side.
Look at this. What was once a almost 2-second lead between P1 and P2, Nick Godsey has now cut it to within a second, looking to take the lead away from Anthony Marino Jr.
Duggar's trying to take 3rd place from Anthony Marino.
Looks like it, yeah. I think he's gonna get her. I think he's gonna get her here. I mean, Duggar's just so much more consistent than Urias. I mean, he doesn't have that fire-off speed that Urias has, but he's way better on that long run. Part of that can be attributed to the setup and the other driving style. I mean, Urias just kind of leaves it all out on the table. Duggar is calm, collected, and patient. The most patient driver in this field.
I believe we're having green flag stops here. Marino just pulled out in front of the track. Urias hitting.
Looks like she's going to pit early. I think that might force the 48 of Anthony Marino Jr. to come down here pretty soon. He will go into the pits.
Marino is on pit road with Urias.
And Godsey will assume the lead. Oh, is he going to stay out much longer? And look at this. The 52 of Grady Graham is now making his presence known in P7. Yep.
Godsey
looks like Godsey and Duggar and Carpenter are all going to pit. Followed by Brandon Sanders. So Shelton's going to take the 35 of Hugh Brown and the 52 of Grady Graham. Lose it. I don't think that's going to be a caution, though.
No
and
caution off the racing surface.
Definitely going to be a pit road penalty for both of them.
Roger Shelton's going to be the leader, but he's going to bring it down pit road, too. It looks like everybody just decided to pit right now. Almost as if we had a caution.
Within a few laps, yeah. And Marino gets back out into the lead. I think it'll be Marino. Yep, it will. Ooh. Nicked that apron just a little bit. He's going to have a good solid distance between him and Alan Duggar. So Duggar's now going to have to get up to speed. Anthony Marino Jr. is already at speed. Carpenter back out in front of Urias.
Carpenter for 5th place. Carpenter's going to hit the apron while Urias stays up on the racing surface.
Shortens the track that way. Makes him a little bit faster, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold off Emily Urias for much longer.
Anthony Marino is going to resume the lead after those green flag pit stops. For the most part, everything went pretty smooth through those. We had a couple of cars their stuff, but no yellow flag, no harm, no foul. They got their cars on the pit road. And Marino's going to be back out front of this one with Alan Duggar in second place.
He's more than 4 seconds back. I mean, if Marino keeps executing like this, he's gonna have a win here.
Take you through the field real quick. Right now, we've got Anthony Marino leading this pack with Alan Duggar holding on to second place. Nicholas Gozzi is riding third. Roger Shelton fourth. Timothy Carpenter is rounding out the current top 5 with Emily Urias right behind him. Jose Torino is holding down 7th place with Brandon Sanders in 8th. Johnny McKelchuk is in 9th. Phil Amsden riding back there, rounding out the top 10. Brady Grahamson just outside the top 10 in 11th place, and Hugh Brown is in 12th. We are on lap 61 here tonight at Chicagoland Speedway for the Grand Crackers Racing League.
Marino's opening up almost a 5-second lead on Alan Duggar right now. Duggar's got to work it out if this race goes green for the rest of it. He's gonna have to make up 4 seconds, which is a huge amount.
Still working on for fifth place. All over the back bumper.
I think she's going to try to take him here. It's him a little loose. I think she's got him here. Nope.
Side by side, though, down the stretch.
She's got to get him here.
Got such a good run on the top side, though.
Still going to be side by side.
Having that apron definitely helping a bit. Still got the neck down through turn number 2. And Urias is a little loose. Gonna lose that right there. That's gonna cost him.
Yeah, she had a good run going right up until there.
Just a little wiggle is all it took. And now into the wall, just a brush though. So she's going to get back in line and try to get right back up to Carpenter. And Godsey battling with Amsden off of the lead lap. He was right there in that as well.
And that Ghostbusters number 27 car. Looking really good.
What are you going to call? Phil Amsden.
I imagine that would be quite the entertaining phone call as he slams the wall. That might have been wheel damage right there. I don't know.
I don't see anything, but that car kind of bounced. Got that pretty good.
And it went into a little tripod mode there. 3 wheels.
Urias inching back up to Carpenter to make another shot at that 5th place spot.
Marino's lead now 5.2 seconds over the points leader. Godsey's closed in a little bit on Duggar.
Oh, Shelton slams the wall.
And if Marino wasn't in this race, it would be just like the beginning of this season.
Godsey and Shelton right behind Alan Duggar. And here goes Godsey. Wow, that was a heck of a run going into the corner.
He's going to dive it real deep. He's going to make it stick. Nope. He's going to have to cut that apron and try and make it stick there. He's ahead, barely. He's not going to clear him just yet. He's going to go into this turn. He's going to execute it really well here. And Nicholas Godsey will take over second place. A development none of us were expecting. Godsey's running really, really well here. Could be in for a very good finish. Well, the story of tonight is the dominance of Anthony Marino. He's done a great job today. Yeah, she's now in third place. So is Roger Shelton. And she also got past Roger Shelton.
He's making the pass on Timothy Carpenter here.
Carpenter just unable to hold her off for much longer. I mean, you have someone charging hard like that, it's going to be pretty difficult to try and hold them off for that long. I think that's when she got loose.
On the high side.
Yeah, she just drove around him.
And that is how Emily Urias got 5th place. But now Godsey's still holding on to 2nd place with Alan Duggar right behind him and Roger Shelton in the leads as well. Anthony Marino is out front, just continuing to lead this one, but we've seen how many times have we seen Marino being so dominant and then have just some kind of wrench thrown right through his windshield, so to speak, and lost the race?
All frickin' year, Chris. I mean, it's just one bad instance after another, but he seems to be doing all right for himself now. I mean, it happened in Michigan, it happened in North Wilkesboro, it's happened everywhere. I mean, Marino's just had a tough go at it with luck and just overdriving the car, but so far it doesn't seem to be the case today. I mean, he's been driving this car really, really well. He's been really smooth in his entire execution of it as well. Just been doing a brilliant job.
Yeah, he really has. He's just keeping that thing going straight, and he's got a good gap over 2nd place all night. The only one that's been able to challenge him was Urias at the beginning of the race, and that was just for a handful of laps, and he took the lead back, and that's been it since then.
He's just got to keep it cool. He's just got to keep it straight. No mistakes. Just be smooth. Go out there and win it.
Just being Ricky Bobby tonight. No one can hang with his stuff.
He wakes up in the morning and he pisses excellence. You should run a one of those Kurt Busch me paint schemes and have a stuffed tiger in the or stuffed cougar in the passenger seat area.
Yeah. Urias and Carpenter are still battling back here. Carpenter's not letting her go, as she did not return. She's battle for 5th place right now.
Oh, Carpenter hits the wall hard. Looks to be a little bit of damage on that, on the right front of that 24 machine. May have some wheel damage as well. I sure hope not.
Duggar got that lap car of Hugh Brown in front of him.
He'll make quick work of him.
Brandon Sanders holding down 7th place back here. Kind of running on his own over here around 10-2-10. Jose Torino and Dale Chuck.
Carpenter hanging with Urias. He is right there. It looks like he's going to try and drive around her. Try and make that move.
Not the best decision.
Urias certainly does seem a little bit slower than she did just a few laps ago. Might be worth a shot trying to get in front of her. Take the spot while you can. Scraping the wall. Still side by side down the back straightaway. So nose ahead. I think he's going to get her here. He's on the wall. He'll clear her. Not without some drama, Chris. The gap between first and second's closed in just a little bit. Instead of like 5.2, it's now 4.9. But we're coming up to pit cycles again, and I can imagine Marino will have a bit more of an advantage.
What laps everybody put? It was about 43, 44, 45, so yeah. I think we might maybe around 85, 90.
Somewhere around there, I also anticipate the pit will be.
Hugh Brown that last lap.
Looks like Urias has gotten around Carpenter now. Again. These two will just not stop passing each other.
It's that high line. You just gotta, whoever's getting the high line is probably gonna get the spot.
Highline's got a lot of speed on it right now. I think that's where everyone should be going.
Gazzi is closing in the gap ever so slightly on Marino.
Yeah, it's 4.8 seconds.
Yours started to pull away from Carpenter.
I think Carpenter has damage. I think when he nicked that wall earlier on, gave him wheel damage. Now he's starting to feel the pain a little bit. At least that's my synopsis on the whole thing. Oddsy's still closing in just a little bit. Here, Anthony Marino, do you wait till lap 90 to pit? Split it in half here.
I think if you're Marino, you might maybe just take that gap and go the fastest all night. So maybe wait to see just what Gazzi does. I mean, I'm no crew chief, but I think I might just wait until Gazzi decides to pit, or unless he's already fallen off. Marino coming off the pit lane. The gap is staying pretty much the same for about 4.8 seconds off Marino and Gazzi. It's really not changing much.
I think it's because they've hit that fall-off point where the wear's even now. Now it's just kind of about executing your pit stop. I mean, if Marino's able to execute those pit stops and not make any mistakes going forward, he wins this race. No contest about it.
Just about to the halfway point. Coming up on it pretty quick here.
Yeah, we'll see it in about 5 laps here, Chris. Close a little bit more. It's 4.5 seconds now.
We're down pit lane.
It's like 24 of Timothy Carpenter is going to be the first taker on pit road. All by Marino. Marino's going to pit in. He'll go a little bit early.
Almost. Grady almost have another mishap.
Well, Grady Graham Racing is always something. You're either going to see the fastest performance of your life, or you're going to wonder, what the hell is he doing? And usually it's the latter. But we love him anyways.
Gott's going to take over the lead with Alan Duggar currently in second.
Might be getting ready to pit here soon.
On the low line. And Duggar's going to follow him.
Duggar's going to get real close. He's going to really close that gap.
Yeah, right on him. He's going to make the most out of this pit stop. Let's see how these stops go for these two. Is they're super close entering right there. Is Duggar going to be able to get that spot off of pit road?
We'll make the stop first. On Brandon Sanders. Now going back out on the track. Looks like Ryder Shelton's coming in as well. And Duggar's going to beat him off pit lane.
So Duggar's going to make a spot coming off of pit road. Great pit stop by him and his team.
His AI team. The brave men and women
whoa,
of AI.
what the heck?
I don't know. Oh, good Lord. Hugh
What
Brown,
the heck
another
just happened?
problem. I think he just completely missed pit road, braked way too late, and yeah, overcorrected.
I don't think he even tried to brake.
Well, he made it in. That's all that matters.
Oh,
and we have a
caution.
caution. I don't think it was for that Hugh Brown incident.
No, Amsden is having some
Bill
issues.
Amsden goes for a spin coming out of pit lane.
Gonna bring out the caution right at the end of the green stop cycles. Green stop pit cycle, excuse me. He got loose off of pit exit, ended up on the track. At too much of an angle though that iRacing said we need a caution.
I do not think they needed one. They needed a caution there, but iRacing's gonna throw what iRacing throws.
We're gonna be our first caution of the night here at Chicagoland. Anthony Marino did not need that. Looks like gonna head back down. Oh, he fakes out.
Whoa! He's gonna fake out Alan Duggar and stay out. What a move!
Not really sure what that really accomplished, besides give himself some older tires.
Well, the tires are only older by about a lap, maybe two. And I mean, with the track position that Marino now has,
I think they maybe just want to top off on fuel. So hopefully Marino doesn't run himself out of fuel. We've seen that one, him lose the race by that happening before. I believe it was at Michigan.
It was Michigan, but he stayed out by design, tried to save and clutch it. I think he could do it here, but what this means for Duggar is now Duggar and Godsey now both have to fight their way back from the back of the field, or at least a bit further back. Carpenter cooling off his tires. I'm into the green here, Chris. Let's see how these different strategies shake out. Looks like we're back to green. Getting a good jump.
Oh, Doug gonna look on the low side of Timothy Carpenter down through 2. Pepper is gonna take the spot for
Emsen goes for a slide. I think he saved it though. No, he did not. That's a caution.
Not yet. What's going on?
What? So the last one wasn't a caution, but this one is?
Come on.
Oh, there's the caution.
What happened, Phil?
Just lost it.
You know what? Something must have happened why he couldn't get that car off the track, because I don't think I really don't think he was trying to get that to be a caution. I think maybe he stalled his car or something, just couldn't get it fired before the caution came out. But that's going to push back under caution immediately on lap 96.
Oh, looks like the wreck happened between Grady Graham and Phil Amsden. Shelton gets up into Graham just a little bit. Let's see what happened here.
Caution's already out at this point.
Huh. Go back a little further, see what happened. There we go. Just go a little bit further back, see exactly what happened. Might have been a little bit of netcode. It was really close there. No contact, but... Huh. Maybe just got him arrow loose or netcode or something like that, but... Huh. That was very close. It might have been a little bit of netcode. I mean, there was not... I don't even think there was more than 2 inches of space between them. Very interesting. It'll be interesting to see what race control decides. I think that was just a little. That was Grady Graham getting a little too racy there, and I don't know if there was contact. It was a very interesting little wreck there that we had, but pace car is off now. We're rolling again. Marino getting a good jump.
Side by side for second. Chump's going to get that spot for the moment. Going to try and slide it up. Now, side by side is Godsey and Carpenter. Carpenter got that spot on the high side. Duggar side by side battling for
Carpenter a little
place.
bit into the wall. Oh, Torino in the wall now. Jose Torino been a little quiet all day today. Qualified fine, but hasn't really made much noise. He's in 7th now, though.
Costumes have shaken things up a little bit. Marino's still out front, but Shelton now making an appearance up in 2nd place and looking to try and challenge Marino. But Shelton's going to smack the wall coming off turn 4 there.
I don't think that slowed him down very much, if at all. I think that it hit just right to where he was just able to continue going on about his day. Marino breaking the draft. Shelton's right there. We are doing everything we can to stay out, getting clean air. Carpenter smacks the wall now.
Carpenter and Duggar
Our finish, he's...
them.
Yeah, I think Duggar's going to get that spot pretty quickly.
He's going to have to slide in front of Carpenter.
Duggar, ooh! It's a little loose, and he's going to fall back. And now he's going to have to contend with Nick Godsey.
Yeah, a great run, but just shy of being able to complete it. On the low side again. And up out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch side by side. Duggar, Carpenter. Got a clear at the moment, but they're going to head into 3. Duggar looking on the low side again. Not sure he's coming up. Looks like he's not able to this time by, and Godsey's going to poke his nose on the high side of Duggar.
Duggar now in a position where he's going to have to play both offense and defense. Sometimes offense can be the best defense. Looks like that's what he has decided here, but he's going to have to do it quickly. He's within a car length of Timothy Carpenter. Can he make it happen here?
Duggar trying to make that low side work under Carpenter. He's got the advantage right now. He's going to throw that car up in front of him. He's not going to be able to do it. Carpenter's still
Can't
got
do
too
it.
much run on the high side. Meanwhile, Godsey is just enjoying the view while they're fighting, trying to just Duggar trying to get by Carpenter.
Godsey's waiting for that. He's waiting for that right moment, that right time to strike and make his move, which looks to be now. He's going to slide underneath Alan Duggar, see if he can make the pass.
Duggar sent him way up to the wall.
You're going to try and get that run. He'll get it. And a little 4-car pack now as Emily Urias joins the party. She's going to try and send it.
Oh, into the wall.
Oh, she hits the wall. She seems okay, though.
So the action is right here now. Battling for 3rd place, Carpenter, Duggar, Godsey. Nobody able to make anything happen past Carpenter quite yet. Duggar's been right there, but just not able to complete it.
Duggar getting a little loose on the highline. Still maintaining his speed. He's going to have a huge run coming off the corner. Going to slide up underneath Carpenter, and that's all she wrote for Carpenter. Yes, it is. Duggar completes the pass, or does he?
He's going to fight back on the top side. Duggar's going to slide up in front of him. Carpenter maybe try and cross him over. Blake's got to make an attempt. Down on the low side.
Fine, run that bottom lane. he's
It's
back
not
to
over
side by
yet.
side. Gonzi looking for anywhere to just peek his nose in and try and get some clean air out of this. He'll go middle. Carpenter's going to slide up in front of him, and Duggar will complete the pass on Timothy Carpenter.
Duggar put that car right up against the wall and just lets it rip.
When he needs to, he can do it. He's definitely got the definitely has the most pace out of anyone in this field.
Yeah, Duggar, one of those drivers that really puts in a lot of time behind the wheel on the simulator. And it shows for sure. Just practicing lap after lap really shows, you know.
I mean, his 5KI rating certainly proves that point.
That I was not aware of.
Oh, he's a 5K, yeah. He's a very fast driver. He's head and shoulders above everyone else in terms of I rating in this league. So it's really no surprise that he's the favorite to win the championship and the races that we're all in. And when Justin, it was a bit of a different story when Justin Nankey was in this league, because him and Alan Duggar would go at it week after week. Carpenter running that high wing, he's going to make another run at Duggar. He's on his tail.
Oh, he's going to send it up high.
Doesn't work out for him. And Duggar's going to take that line away from him.
That was more just to not run into the back of him.
Yeah. I think I still would have anyway. Just give them a little bump draft. You can really give these cars hell on the back bumper and not have them be upset too much. Fortunately, my favorite driver experienced that at Bristol earlier this year. And people ask me why my Discord status says I hate NASCAR. Timothy Carpenter getting a nose ahead of Alan Duggar here. He's side by side through the turn. He is just preventing Alan Duggar from going too far away from him, forcing him to play defense, and it allows Anthony Marino to stay out front for even longer. Ooh, Anthony Marino, who has just dominated this race.
Low side.
Carpenter is just relentless. This is the most stubborn I've seen him all season long. He is just really getting into him as hard as he can.
Yeah, you know, when you say that, Carpenter has been where the battles are tonight. Urias, they were going back and forth for quite a while, and you just said Carpenter's just not letting anything go tonight. If you're going to pass him, you're going to have to hold on to it pretty hard for a while, because he's not letting it just happen easily.
I mean, he is relentless. I think he picked up a few things from Anthony Marino, certainly about his tenacity. But tenacity can only get you so far. What you really need is clean air on that nose. That is the decider of all, in my opinion. Oh, Grady Graham a lap down, looking to make a move on the 20 car of Emily Urias. Shelton staying within a second of Anthony Marino Jr. Looks like Duggar's finally broken free of Timothy Carpenter.
Carpenter under attack by Godsafe. Get them down the low side. Not able to do anything right yet. He's still going to poke that nose down low, run the low line, while Carpenter's running the middle line. Inching closer each lap. They're both going to hit the apron going across the line.
You know, something I've noticed about Alan Duggar is that people take the fight to him, and he just always seems to outlast them. It's just unbelievable how he's just able to punish like the smallest mistakes. You don't have your car pointed, or you don't have your car in the perfect spot. Get ready, because Alan Duggar, if he's behind you, he's passing you.
Well, those are the little things that make a champion. So he's headed his way to be a champion.
Did he win the last league that you were broadcasting?
I don't think so. Now, forgive me, it was years ago, but I don't remember Alan Duggar being that good. I may be mistaken, but if I am correct, then he has really put his work in and grounded out. He is just phenomenal in this league.
I mean, he's been doing what he has to do. I mean, he's been fantastic all year, consistent, smooth, just exactly what you want to see out of a league winner. And I mean, he may not win this race, but I mean, if he's able to just if he's able to stay ahead of Emily Urias, I mean, he pretty much has this. He stays in front of her and shows up for the next two races. He wins. I mean, there's just nothing that anyone can do to stop Alan Duggar. At least not in this league.
Yeah, there's a 43-point deficit over them between the two, Alan and Emily.
Yeah, and if Alan's able to stay in front of her here, I mean, that deficit's only going to increase, Chris. I mean, Emily has to find a way to get out front and win this race if she's going to have a prayer at the championship. I think she has to win every single one of these races and hopes that Alan Duggar has a bad race. And I don't see that happening. It's still possible, though.
Shelton is still right there, not quite on the back bumper, but right within distance.
He's within shouting distance of Anthony Marino, certainly. Oh, Marino knocking the wall a little bit. Just giving it a high five. He just has to execute one more pit stop and hope this race goes green for the rest of it. He's able to do that, and he'll win this race. No doubt about it. But he's going to have to do it first. Duggar's within as I say that, the lead kind of grows. He's about 2 seconds back from Anthony Marino.
Shelton's within a second, but Duggar's just over 2 seconds back from Anthony Marino in the lead.
You're just hovering around that 1.9 to 2 second mark. Of Johnny McColjic, the pretty much unheard of all race. I mean, sitting in 8th currently, followed by Brandon Sanders in the 77 car, followed by the 52 of Grady Graham. Shelton feeling pretty comfortable in that high lane. He's just kind of been running it most of this run. I think all day he's been running middle or high. Really hasn't run low very often. 50 laps to go. Now the question is for Anthony Marino, when do you pit? 5 or 10 laps from now? It's gonna have to be soon. You're right within your pit window. I say you pit within 10 laps. Start off the cycle. You never know. Duggar might undercut him.
I think it's a good time to take a quick crank it up break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're back to Chicagoland Speedway for the Grand Crackers Racing League. We've got leader Anthony Marino heading down into pit road now.
He's going to undercut the field, I think, at the right time, too. Lap 137. He's going to have a pretty good lead if he executes this pit stop well. Next time Duggar or Shelton decide to pit.
Shelton's going to be your leader right now. Duggar's right in the front bunker, though. Looking to take that lead from him. Let's see if either of them are going to pit anytime soon.
Duggar's going to do so right now. Marino getting his left side tires on.
Yeah, not going to let Marino get any extra laps with faster, better tires than himself. He's going to give himself any chance to win this one. Shelton's still holding on to the lead. Looks like he's going to come down pit road.
He's coming down. Yeah, he is. He is in.
Urus is going to take over the lead. Looks like she's not going to be pitting this time.
Strategy's probably run long and then take advantage of that short run speed, gain as much spots as you can. Or, hear me out, maybe she decides to pull little Anthony Marino. Oh boy, this battle's going to be close. Marino's going to get out in front of Alan Duggar, but only just.
Trying to take the lead away from Urias. Looks like he's going to do it.
Fresh tires coming through. Anthony Marino splits them 3 wide.
Get him. Oh, no!
Oh. Marino spins and he hits the wall. I cannot imagine he is happy with that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
No damage.
Marino dominating this whole race and then gets spun. Ooh, go in slow-mo. I want to see exactly what happened. It's like Marino running real close to that 72 car. Comes down just a little bit, but yep. That looks like it's on the 72. Although not too much. It is a racing incident. And that is going to give Alan Duggar the catbird seat. He'll be leading this race. Marino ain't out of it yet. He's going to have one hell of a job trying to get Alan Duggar out of first place.
Yeah, I think that 72 come up a little bit. I mean, he was...
To be fair, Marino did not give him very much room.
Yeah, he was maybe holding him down a little bit, but definitely not malicious.
No, certainly not. It wasn't on purpose. Both drivers could have done better there.
That's a product of what could happen when you got old tires on the track and brand spanking new ones flying right through, trying to split the middle of 2 old sets of tires. Unfortunate for Marino. However, we do have 37 laps left, I believe. We got 142 of 180 in Chicagoland.
Marino a lap down now. 10th. Cannot imagine he's going to be very happy with the 72, and he's voicing his displeasure. I don't think and he's going to spin him. This could escalate into a bigger situation here. Oh boy.
Let's see if there's going to be some kind of penalty for that.
There certainly will. I think it'll be looked at after the race, though. I don't know if... I mean, it was pretty blatant.
Yeah, I mean, race control has seen it.
Yeah. And, I imagine Mikulczyk might take some retribution here. I don't know. We'll find out. Yes, no, he will not.
And the green flag is out. Urias, Michael Chuck. Now Marino.
You know that part I was saying, all Urias needed was track position. Well, that's what she has now.
Whoa, here comes Duggar. And side by side is going to be Duggar and not in position anymore.
And he's a lap down. He's racing out there for ego at this point.
He's a little loose. Urias is going to be out in front leading this one with Alan Duggar behind her. On the last stint of this race. Godsey trying to challenge Shelton. Godsey on the low side, Shelton running the middle line. Gonna cross over and look on the low side. And he's got that spot going him into turn number 1. Shelton gonna look to follow, and he does. Very quickly gets by McKelchip. Slide up in front, and that's that position. Godsey now. Heck of a run. Not able to make the complete, but he's still going to hold it. Mikhailchuk hits the wall. Godsey's going to put himself up into the top 5. Shelton is all over the back bumper of Carpenter. Carpenter has that position coming up off the corner. He's going to slide in front of Carpenter. He does. Carpenter's going to cross him over.
Yeah.
Try to look on the low side, head down in turn number 3. Carpenter's going to make the pass start. And he's to his quarter, but he's got Brady Graham right in the way. He's not going to hold him up in this corner, but they're still side by side coming up turn number 4. Carpenter's not going to give up yet. Shelton is ahead of him. He's not able to make that pass. Shelton's going to hold on to the third place position.
Oh, Marino going at Duggar.
I don't believe that, but he's in the race. That's one of the fastest cars on the track.
With 28 to go, I mean, can Duggar catch Emily Urias? He's about 8/10 of a second back. He has his work cut out for him.
And he's gonna smack the wall.
Urias has had trouble on the long run. See if that makes itself apparent here. Certainly not helping Duggar's case. Anthony Marino buried down right behind him.
Godsey challenging Carpenter now.
There was a little incident between him and Grady Graham. Doug or Grady Graham happened. .23 to go here. I mean, Duggar's now 1.3 seconds back from Emily Arias.
It's been looking like we're gonna have another heartbreaking Marino night. So
unfortunately,
dominant.
unless there's a caution.
Leading. Yeah, leading,
Yeah.
and something happens, and he's out of it. I mean, he's still got a fresh, great-looking car, no damage on that thing either, but he's just off the lead lap. So
Yeah, and he is
caution.
His heart isn't in it either. I mean, I just don't think he has a shot here. I mean, a couple cautions would have to come out for him to even have a shot. And even then, he'd have to go through Urias, Duggar, Godsey, Torino, and Mikulczyk in order to do it. And Carpenter as well, so I just don't see it happening for him, unfortunately. It was a great race run. Just a racing incident ultimately cost him to win, and that's painful. To be fair, if I was in his position, I probably would have done a lot worse to Mikulczyk instead of just accidentally spinning him out. And that's just because I don't have great self-control in these situations. My talents are elsewhere.
Shelton challenging Duggar for second place now. He's got his nose on the inside. Down in the corner. Shelton's going to send it down. And he's going to slide up in front of Duggar. He might have that spot. Duggar going to try and cross. Oh, Shelton smacks the wall. He's going to give Duggar the opportunity to lift low and get that spot back from him.
I think Duggar's nursing a little bit of damage. I mean, he has to be. There's no way he should be this far off the pace.
Well, I don't think Duggar has led it all tonight.
He hasn't. But remember, he's had an uphill battle that whole time, and he has run really fast.
Dodson and Carpenter side by side. about 4th place. And Carpenter's still battling for 4th place, and
there's
a caution.
And this is going to throw a bit of a wrench in things.
Who is that?
Oh,
Yep,
Mikulchik. Looks like he's out of it. Oh, just got loose, overcorrected, slammed the wall. And, very hard hit. Must have been painful for his AI character. You know, if AI actually had feelings.
Right in the feels. So what's this gonna do for Marino?
Well, he's going to get back on the lead lap. He's going to have fresh tires, but I think that deficit is just too far for him to overcome.
Well,
What I'm interested in right now is Duggar and Urias are going to be matched up on fresh tires coming into these final few laps. So it'll be very interesting to see how Duggar, who has typically been patient, turns up the aggression on this possible late lap surge to first place he might have. We'll find out. You're not going to get the free pass, and my guess is he is going to maybe get a little bit of damage fixed, and get some fresh rubber on that car, and see how many spots he can make up from P8 or P7 rather.
Because he got the wave, or is it the lucky dog and he can?
You get the lucky dog, so he can pit. Is this crazy? No, he's not going to stay out. No, he's not. That wouldn't make sense. No, he's staying out. Okay. Whoa, what happened to Emily Urias? She dropped way back. Alan Duggar's out front. Something must have happened on the pit stops. Did she take
Urias,
4
maybe.
versus 2 tires? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, she took 4 tires. Alan Duggar decided to take 2. Plenty of others decided to take 4 as well, or 2 as well. I hate to say this, but did Emily Urias just get Denny Hamlin?
I don't know, but that
She
green
have
flag
Chris-
is back out with 12 to go.
Whoa, Shelton, really slow restart. Urias is going to step out right alongside Nick Godsey. She must have Chris Gabehart as her crew chief. Godsey slides right up in front. He's going to block her all the way, it looks like. She'll go low, she'll go high. I'm going to drive right around him.
Godsey down low. You're stuck up in the third.
11 to go. I don't know if Duggar can hold her off with 2 tires. Emily Urias right now is Emily Urias. She has a brick wall known as Alan Duggar to get through, but she is right there. She is on his...
Oh, in the wall.
Multiple cars on the wall, I think. She's going to fall victim to Roger Shelton, it looks like. It's the wall again. She's going to go low. Teammate Green give her a push. She's going to try and drive it right around Shelton. Oh boy. Time is running low. Time is running out for Emily Urias right now. She has to make something happen and has to make it happen now. She's going to win this race. Meanwhile, Nick Godsey and Alan Duggar neck and neck.
Side by side coming through the turn. Back to the line. It's going to be Duggar this time by.
Duggar and Godsey are just not letting go. And Urias has fallen back pretty far. I think that's all she wrote for Emily Urias. She's in the wall again. And Duggar's inching out ahead. And Godsey makes something happen here.
Done yet. He had it that time by. Still got his nose out ahead of Duggar. Godsey's got the advantage from off the corner. Duggar slaps the wall, but he's still got enough momentum to keep it going back past Godsey.
And Godsey's there. He's right there.
He's trying to slide it up. He's not enough. Doesn't have him cleared quite enough.
And he's going to take that apron. He'll lead. He's not letting go. He's still fighting. Alan Duggar and Nick Godsey. This history goes back to the preseason race that we had at Bristol Motor Speedway. At each other's throats, 1 and 2 again. This time side by side. Roger Shelton looking to take the lead here. Seeing what he can do. He's going to get pretty close to both of them. Godsey's in the lead. He'll take it from Alan Duggar.
Shelton trying to follow him through.
Shelton now slowing up Alan Duggar. Does Godsey have enough? Can he hold off Alan Duggar? Duggar will clear Roger Shelton.
Godsey just 4 more thing laps.
That's all he needs. I mean, think about this. I mean, we all thought that it was going to be Anthony Marino taking the taking that winning away from Alan Duggar, being the sort of surprise winner. But if Nick Godsey can just hold on for a few more laps, that entire narrative goes out the window. 3 to go. Duggar might not have anything left. Going into turn 4. Starting to gain a little bit. Just him Godsey and 2 laps to go. Think about the 8 car. Hasn't really been having much luck since that first half of the season. Duggar's in the wall. He'll give way to Roger Shelton. That looks like it's all she wrote. 1 to go.
Out for Godsey.
Think about the beginning of this year. Nick Godsey played second fiddle. Always right there with Alan Duggar, with Duggar pulling it out on later on in the run. Well, look who's laughing now. Nick Godsey coming into turn 3. 1 more corner to execute, coming out of 4. And Nick Godsey pulls out a shocker upset and will win this race. Nick Godsey will win here at Chicagoland.
Oh, what a great race we had here tonight.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
Nicholas Godsey gonna burn it down. And tear up the grass.
Landscaper's worst nightmare. Godsey's going to burn it down. Well-deserved win. The driver, the number 8. Fantastic race.
Elliot, you want to maybe you want to talk to Anthony Marino real quick, see if he wants to talk to us before we pull in our top 3?
I think we should just go the typical format. Here,
Oh, he disappeared.
I don't think there's a need to talk to the guy. Unfortunate. Fortunate what happened with him. I say let him cool off just a little bit, though.
All right, grab Duggar.
All right. I'll bring in Alan Duggar. How do I? There we go. Figuring it out as I go. Alan, Chris, and Elliot up in the booth. How you doing?
Doing good.
A bit of a change of pace here for you. Coming in 3rd place, but if that's known as a bad finish for you, you're certainly a talented driver. So, I mean, you're still sitting very, very comfortably in 1st place in the points right now. I mean, you just gained more over Emily Urias. I mean, pretty much all you have to do for the next few weeks is show up and just run. What's your strategy going into the next 2 races?
Win as much as I can. I'm gonna try to win. Not just try not to do anything stupid and just get good finishes.
What happened between you and Grady Graham there before that last caution? We didn't see it on the broadcast.
He come in there, packed the air on me, got me loose, and decided he was just gonna keep throttling up into me until either I got wrecked or something. Good thing I got good car control because he would have wrecked anybody else.
Well, certainly a display of racecraft there, Alan. On that final run, you were side by side with Nick Godsey until he was able to pass you. What mind taking us through that a little bit?
Yeah, so in the first 10 laps, you really got to take care of your tires, especially here. And I knew if I could save just a little bit by running the top, I might would have a shot, but I just ended up burning him up, and he ended up getting around me.
Well, certainly is still it was still a fantastic race from you, Alan. Consistent and steady as ever, despite some adversity that you faced today. Before we move on, is there anyone else? Is anyone that you want to thank for coming out here and racing today?
I'd like to thank Turner's Alignment, Line Change Farms, Boris Bar Ranch, 1-5 Studios, and that's it.
All right, sounds good, Duggar. I'll see you next week.
All right, thank
Great
you.
job, Alan.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, man. All right, it does not appear that jeez, that Roger Shelton is available, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring in our race winner, Nick Godsey. Nick, Chris, and Elliot up in the booth. You finally did it, man.
Finally brought one to the house, boys.
I'm super proud of you, dude. Oh, man. After playing second fiddle in the beginning of the year to Alan Duggar, you were always right there with him, but you could just never pull it out. You could never get in front of him. How did it feel to do that today?
Well, the main thing is if I did beat Alan, I wanted to do it clean. And me and Alan, it seemed like we've always raced clean. It's always been a good fight. You know, he is the better driver than I am, you know, when it comes down to it. You know, he's got more experience. I learned from him. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, it feels good to, you know, one of your, I guess, you know, good friends / rivals, you know, it's nice to finally get one in on them.
Yeah, I mean, what was your take us through those last few laps when you were side by side with Alan, and then when you got out in front, what was going through your head in those moments?
Not gonna lie, my heart was pounding a little bit because I was like, well, he's fast on the high line. He's been fast all day up there, and we both took 2 tires, so I don't feel like either one of us was at a tire advantage. So it was pretty much as if it didn't get too loose, or if one of us didn't get in front of the other, you know, get arrow loose or arrow tight, whatever you want to say, you know. But that was the main thing. I wanted to just race it out, race it clean, you know. And it seemed like it worked out in our favor today. And a mile and a half to beat it all, you know. I'm not good at the mile and a halves as we've seen before.
Well, you certainly were today, and you certainly were the better driver today. I mean, congratulations, man. You deserve it. Been a long time coming, Nick. You've been one of my picks for a very long time. I'm glad to see you finally pull one out today.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Like I say, it was a good win today, good driving from everybody. You know, it was a fun race.
Awesome job, Nick. I'm gonna send you back down now. Enjoy the win.
Thanks, man.
Congrats.
Thank you, Chris.
All right, Chris, take us away.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here at Chicagoland. We had a great race here tonight. Not a huge field, but lots of racing action. Always great to see when a small field can put on good racing action. Really never a dull moment tonight. But we've got 2 more races in the Graham Cracker Racing League, so make sure you come back for the remaining 2. If you've enjoyed the racing action, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the racing action. And until the next race, we'll see you at the next track.